done. Hey, Joy. Thanks for joining. I started this one a little early because I wanted to make a short out of it, and I wanted to get some like footage of it zoomed in, as opposed to just the live stream. But I think it's looking good. Hey, Phantom. How you guys tonight? On a lovely Halloween night. I forgot to turn my headphones on. Did you guys see many people out around on your street dressed up tonight? Oh yeah, it's still early for you. It's 25 after 7 for me. But we're not going to get anyone because of the weather. It kind of sucks. Hey, Pen Spinner. How are you tonight? On this spookiest of night. Get shareable link. I need to make 25 after. Who says that? I do. It's 25 minutes after 7. I know, it's quarter after. My brain doesn't work right when I live stream, I find. It takes me like 10 minutes to find the self-promo channel. What do you say? Oh, you just say the numbers? I mean, I imagine most people say quarter after. Too many channels to post in. Okay, I'm done. Hey, Shayna Larson. How are you tonight? Oh, really, Pen Spinner? That's awesome. I kind of drew off and on and haven't drawn for years when I came across Phantom Stream. And that's why I started drawing again. I think my nib got bended. My good one I always use. If you listen, it makes kind of a scratchy noise when they're folded in. So, might do the different one tonight. So, there's where I'm trying to figure out how to do the ink the wings. And I landed on this kind of a process. I'm gonna put a little trench coat on. I have lots of nibs, which is good. For a few years, I'd buy like packages of them where you get like one of every kind, and then like use every one once, and then not bother drawing for months. So now that I'm drawing, almost every day, I'm kind of worked out to an advantage. Hey, morning. You managed to catch one of my streams. So it must be late for you. Hey, stop motion. Happy Halloween. I like turtles. That's the kid with like he had like white, was it like Frankenstein or zombie makeup? The I like turtles kid. I looked up like crow pen and ink, and there's like a million ways to ink a crow. Well, any bird, I guess. I guess this is a raven, considering the size of it. I mean, that's a big crow raven. I've never been great at sizing stuff in my pencil sketches. But yeah, I remember that. Yeah, the kid on the news. Hey, Blossom Lily. Even though you're not saying hi to me. That's okay. I'm just joking. It's okay. You want to get robust? Robust like this crow? Thanks, Morn. I started this before the live stream a bit just to get some like footage zoomed in on my phone because I want to make a short out of it. Yeah, what are you doing here, Phantom? Oh, Robux. I got it. Robust. Don't worry, I don't judge spelling. I'm a horrible speller too. No, don't leave. Phantom's here. Phantom's kind of like my manager. / PR guy. No, Phantom's pain got me live streaming actually. And drawing again. Just talking about that. No, cupcakes. Any of you guys go to any like haunted house things in your area? Or haunted? We have a haunted corn cob field around here. Yeah, he encouraged me, but Phantom's the oldest of all G's on this stream. It's very likely Phantom's probably one of the first people on my first stream, if not Wander or Graphic or Joy. Oh, sorry, I have to concentrate for this one. Damn, Kent, you're also glad, Ryan. Thank you. Don't worry about it. Everyone thinks they're a worse drawer than they really are, and even if you're not good, you have to start somewhere, right? Nobody's born good at drawing. Pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern. I started with 8 subs from that song I have as a video. I had 8 subs for years. Now I'm at 186. It'd be cool to get to 190 tonight. I usually get about 5 subs max. Pumpkin tree. too light, I think. Just you and is it showing you 2 viewers? I got 4 concurrent viewers on the screen thing, whatever they call it, control center. I imagine tonight's stream too will probably be less than usual, just on the basis that it's Halloween. A lot of younger people are out enjoying Halloween, and a lot of older people are out with their kids enjoying Halloween. Hey, stay positive. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. How are you on this spooky night? Yeah, it's a little inconsistent. I know it's delayed because you can have where it says 0 people and somebody's talking, or 1 person and 2 people are talking. I'm not drawing anyone specific. It's just a witch. I guess an elf witch. She has elf ears. With it was supposed to be a crow, but since it's so big, I guess it's a raven. Would be the better word for it. So yeah, an elf witch holding a raven, I guess. I need to update my profile picture to an actual, like, an ink picture, you know? One of my drawings. The avatar I have now is actually like a pixel art. Let me get some deeper shadows in around these feathers. That looks a bit better. Stands out a bit more. How long ago? I've been live for 14 minutes. So I just tapped on. I actually had the crow's head done and this lady's arms done. I just wanted to get some footage with my phone zoomed in for a short. If I just take all the footage out of the live stream, it tends to be, you know, blurry if you try to zoom in. I sound like my profile picture. Thanks. Are you saying that I have a monotone? What happened to the music? Okay. I should point out too. Hey, Michaela. I have a hard time concentrating on drawing, especially something this detailed, and reading the chat at the same time. I know. You kind of started it though. How are you tonight, Michaela? Thanks for joining me. I'll have to make a costume of my profile picture guy one of these days. Get like a box and put a screen on it. These actually should be a bit more slanted. nib here makes super fine lines. Also, the finer they are, the more likely they are to kind of pick up little bits of paper fibers. Oh, I'm good. I was just listening to fireworks as well. It just stopped, but it's probably just a temporary break. Trick-or-treaters. Guys see any cool costume with trick-or-treaters? The AI. I've been accused of being an AI a few times now. Nah, I think AI is probably better at this. Maybe not hands. I have to stay up late for Phantom streams too lately. Actually, the last few streams were because I woke up early. Last time I woke up at like, I don't know, 6 in the morning in order to catch Phantom. The night before. Thanks, Link. Link the bad. How are you tonight? On this spooky Friday night. I think how everything's streaming now, you don't really get the like cable TV where they show random like horror movies and stuff. I'm doing good. I think my inking's coming out okay. I'm trying to learn different textures for inking. You can see where I tried to figure out how to ink the feathers before. I kind of landed on a style like that. But I think I drew it a little too, I don't know, clean, too straight. Eh, I mean, everyone has to start somewhere, I guess. I'm happy with my art. I'm just, you know, looking up more to the people that do like comic books professionally, famous pen and inks. So I do like drawing crows actually. Although I don't do it that often. But crows and skulls are always classics, right? For a reason. They just inherently have different designs. Yeah, for a while, I used to actually be better when I was younger, I think. And it's only recently that I feel like I caught up, to the best I ever was. I'll probably do mostly black shadows around here. What's he from? I'm not a huge, uh, anime or Japanese game fan, but hey, Chris, thanks for joining. How are you tonight? On a spooky Halloween night. Okay. Yeah, I don't know a lot of the names, but I watched it up to, I think it was like the tournament right at the beginning. And it was where the guy that's like he's like the lazy character, and everyone thinks he's going to lose. And I think he controls shadows or something, and he beats that girl, and everyone in the crowd flips out. And that was as far as I got in that show. At least that I can remember. Well, yeah, that's cool, Link. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Maybe. Like I said, I don't quite remember their names, but he could control shadows, I want to say. He moved shadows, and then once his shadow got, it was like you can control your body. And the girl he was fighting had a big fan thing. Yeah, the laziest yet smart. And then as he's fighting, the teacher just kind of subtly, abruptly drops to the other teacher that, oh no, he's actually a super genius. He's just lazy. I think we all like to think that about ourselves, eh? We'd all be super geniuses if we just weren't so lazy. I can make it look like he's meant to be black with highlights as opposed to white with shading. Yeah, she is. And when she fights, there's like 3 of them, right? They came from like a different school. They were like outsiders. See, I know a little bit of anime. I don't know any of the newer popular anime TV shows, though. I probably don't even know what's popular now, to be honest, except like the main ones. Oh yeah, it was the Sand Village because she was with the guy who had the like little containers of sand that he carried around with him. I'm a small content creator. Can you give me a shout out, please? Small. Imagine. But if you guys don't know, Phantom Pain's a much better artist than I am. And he live streams a lot more often than I do too, almost every day. And these are into art and also good live stream conversations that are, chat's a bit more active than mine. Make sure to check out Phantoms. I've also only watched the first few episodes of Dr. Stone and then kind of stopped watching. I just don't have time for stuff like that these days. I think I have a hard time keeping up with it. Oh, thanks, Phantom. I appreciate it. I need to get back with OBS so I can kind of post, like have visuals for things and links. I wonder if I can pin something on the website. We'll see after I run out of ink here. Hey, Bendy. Did you know the game Bendy and the Ink Machine is free on Epic Games this week? A little random factoid. I've only recently found out that Epic Games has free games every week. We are like business partners. Yeah, and not just me and Phantom too. Quite a few people. We all try to support each other. I don't know how I'm gonna do this without having to blend into these feathers. Just to outline them, I guess. You don't want the hatching to be too clean on this because it's kind of meant to be fur. I don't think all of us. A lot of us are. We were just talking about that. So right now, I probably get the accurate number, and there's 10 viewers. But I think when it shows it to you guys, it's just a bit delayed. So at one point, there probably was just one for a second or a minute or so, and then more people joined, and it just didn't update for you yet. I don't think likes update unless you actually refresh. So I'm streaming on my phone. My phone shows 8, and then on the control panel it shows 10. And then you're seeing 2. So 8, 10, or 2. Oh yes, win Phantom Pain. Once I'm done here, I'll write your name on the table. This crow is going to be a very hatchy ink job. This is where it kind of gets fun inking though. You get to a point where you're just kind of layering up to get darker shades. And you kind of get to where, as long as you put the lines in the general direction, it looks good. Is it still October? Yes. It will be October for... It's just about 8 p.m. where I'm at. So still quite a few more hours yet. Did you think of a new challenge yet, Phantom? Also, if you guys don't know, and not on Phantom's channel, he hosts a Discord where he often posts our challenges and tons of different artists post their art. Okay, so you're over on the other continent. It just ends up, so I get that totally, because that's how it used to be for me too. Or if I tried doing like really dark stark shading, it would always just feel like out of place, like just a big random black blot. And I wish I knew something to tell you, like that changed it for me. But it was just kind of almost like over time, you get the, I guess, like the muscle memory in your hand to put strokes the right way, the perfect place. Not always perfect, but you know, closer to it. I think there's a few new people on. I'm gonna go through some of my old art. Let me darken that part up. Let me go back up on the chat there. Oh, cool. Okay, what was I gonna do? Phantom's channel. I don't know if this will work as a link. Go to channel. No, that didn't work. So I'll do it this way. Links don't work on the vertical lives. Yeah, because when I type it in, it looks like it's going to work because it pops up with your name. But I had a feeling it wasn't going to let people click it. Can I just type in like your username? Why is it being hard? Hey, not working. I thought you could just type in like youtube.com/the username or youtube.com/channel in the username. But anyway, here's the URL. Oh, hey, yo. Wait, we'll be back in a moment. That's no problem. I'm actually on a very important call, but I'm listening into your stream. Just don't tell anyone. Okay. Well, I'm at 190. I had 186 when I started. My goal was 190 for the stream, so I already beat it. Check out Phantom's channel. Here. There we go. I don't know about PC or phone, but you can definitely click on that link on PC. Okay, sorry for the delay there. And thank you, yo. That'd be cool to get the 200 on Halloween night. Welcome back. You didn't miss out on too much. I was trying to put Phantom's channel link pinned up. I still need to shade in a bit more of that bird just to get it blacker, but I'm going to take a break and work on the lady. Actually, use a different nib. But I think it's bent on me tonight. This one should be fine now. I actually forgot too. I wanted to do a community post for Opie stream tonight before it was over, but like most things, I forgot. Might be both. No, that's just humor. You probably, yeah, they probably are on an important call though, because I know they work a lot and have, I think, like a management position. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna get any trick or treaters at my house tonight because of the weather. It's like 50-kilometer winds. I don't know what that is. For you Americans. A kilometer. 50 kilometer winds. I won't be surprised though. I would have went out with that when I was a kid. For free candy, I guess so. So are you all caught up with your jackboxes for now, Phantom? I know you had like 3 benchmarks before you even had a chance to have one there before. Yeah, it is raining out. Blossom. Spilling out. We're getting apparently like a bit of the tail end of that Hurricane Melissa that hit Jamaica. But we're not getting it near the power it had there. Still bad enough though to not want to take your kids out trick or treating, I guess. Overlap that a bit just to show that it's behind. And finish that hat. I'm trying not to do too much ink on the right side of the page before I'm done on the left side, so I don't smudge my hand across it. I hate how white that crow is there. Hey, Sindhu. I hope I said that right. How are you tonight? On this spooky Halloween night. Put a little bump on her collar there. Just to show it wrap around. That's good. Are you celebrating Halloween where you're from? I'm doing good. Pretty quiet, chill stream tonight. I mean, it's close to it. Hey, Open View. How are you? Thanks for joining me on Halloween night. A little fold in her pants. Or her shirt. Sometimes I don't really have folds planned out. I just kind of add bumps on the sides and then draw the folds out of them. Cleaning my mess of art supplies. I mean, art supplies are always messy. I don't know about Phantom, but like I got this kind of laying around. That's like a spill waiting to happen. It's the one I'm using right now. Look how messy that looks. Most of the ink I get on my hands during these streams is just for me opening and closing the ink bottle, more than it actually coming from the pen or the page. Any of you guys getting many trick-or-treaters in your area? No. Because you looked underage. That's not good. Yeah, they really cracked down on that. People streaming that were under, I think, 13 or 16 or something. And I haven't missed because I'm an artist. Exactly. That's what I said. So sad I'm 24. I mean, in a way, that's a compliment, but I mean, that's kind of an extreme mistake to make. And I guess they want you to send in your ID or something stupid to prove it, right? I think that's the thing, all the with the different social media platforms, they want everyone to send them their IDs. more personal data for the algorithms. And if they can get you to send in your ID, then they can tell advertisers, look how good of the information we have on our viewers are. Yeah, I hope everyone stays safe tonight. If you're out trick-or-treating, or maybe out lighting fireworks, as my neighbors are right now. Don't forget to get a parent or guardian to check all your candy. If you want, you can send me all your candy, and I'll let you know if any of it was poison via eating it. Oh, were you laying on your back in bed and it slipped out of your hand and hit you in the face? That's always fun, eh? Yeah, I'll probably make a short for this picture to upload tonight. And I might cheat a bit for a few shots on the black hair or something. Hey, Taco. How are you tonight? On a spooky night. Yeah, that's the worst when you're laying on your back in bed, holding your phone up, and then it slips out of your hand. Oh, and it gets you like on the bridge of the nose. Well, look who it is. Look what the joy dragged in. I have to buy some new nibs. That other one not working, it's going to be annoying for me. It's like that replying to text too. Usually what I do is I'm too busy at the time to reply that second. And I say, okay, I'll reply to it later. And then later comes. And because I already opened and looked at it, I forget. But everyone does stuff like that, right? It's not just me. I'd like to do some ink tutorials if you get one. Maybe you can follow along. Hey, Cher. Thanks for joining. You just want to eat everyone's candy, don't you, Kevin? Exactly. You know my scam. Because we're not getting any trick-or-treaters tonight. And if we do, it won't be many. I'll have lots of, our own candy to eat. I think we got, like boxes of Sour Patch Kids. Hey, Seawolf. Basketball. Yeah, you mentioned it, that you're good at graffiti, Taco. I liked your picture. Hide your candies, guys. What was I doing? I forgot. I'm very good at reading chat and focusing at the same time. I should probably draw this here can draw around it. Yeah, I'm not really a multitasker to on top of it, but it seems like, even people that are, it's easy to get flustered when you're also live streaming. Because there's people watching and waiting for you to get stuff done. So you kind of start trying to rush things and get all, at least I do, flustered. I always get mixed up on the promotion channels and the Discords. I'll forget one of them or can't find it or something stupid. Oh yeah, can you ban it with people if they're under because of the new thing? I never thought of that. You might get banned, Taco. What is it, 13 or 16 that you're supposed to be streaming? The boys came back early from Halloween. I'm about to cook dinner. Nice. Happy Halloween, Sheriff. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. I got a deep voice. Just whenever you're on in a very deep voice, talk about the wife and kids. Be like, oh, my wife wants to know how we're affording to send Julie to college now that she's 20. Thanks, Seawolf. I guess it's a raven, considering the size of it. But I worked hard trying to figure out the texture for the wings. I think she did some on it. And that was the style I eventually arrived at. Speaking of feathers, hey, HNK, happy Halloween to you too. Convincing deep boys? Hey, I'm Kent. I'm 16. So how about that stock market? Two kids in a trench coat. I'm too short to be two kids in a trench coat. I'd be taller then. Yeah, I always get a bit silly on my live streams, Blossom. We're a very low sanity bunch of people. Taco investing. How are the Takios doing on the second quarter? You think there's such thing as taco tariffs? can't wait to get these contour lines done so I can get the brush. I've been very much enjoying doing inking with my brush lately. Although it's a little chaotic, it never feels like I'm 100% in control of it. But in a way, that's kind of cool, right? Sometimes that's fun about art, even if it ends up making mistakes. You're doing like you are. Hey, Green Spider. Thanks for joining. I don't know what that means. I feel like there's a second part to that. Also, jar. So, how are you tonight, Green Spider? Are you enjoying Halloween? A little paper fiber on the nib there. That's good. Just took. I can't read tonight. Man, just took a look at your channel. You're so under. Oh, thanks. You deserve more subs than the artist who drew two Batmans kissing. Thanks. I appreciate that. I started picking up a little bit of sub steam lately. It seems like my channel. I stopped getting subs for about, I don't know, 10 days. Or at least didn't get many at around 140. And since then, I started getting them faster and more likes, like the view ratio. So I think that's YouTube, like, figuring out the right demographics. I love Halloween too, by the way. It was good, quiet. Unfortunately, we're not going to get many trick-or-treaters this year because of the weather. Which sucks, but we're getting the tail end of Hurricane Melissa. Oh, thanks, stay positive. Nice of you to say. I mean, too, I was actually talking about this with someone before, with live streaming on YouTube. It's more than just how good you can draw too, right? There's like an engagement factor to it. How well do you engage with your audience? And I'm a bit introverted myself, so I'm not the most exciting person to talk to. I don't have that like YouTube personality attitude, but to me that just means it'll probably be a bit slower growth. That's okay. I think that's everyone on YouTube probably has some type of individual thing that makes them grow slower or faster at different points. I'm blocking the hair now. It might look a bit messy, but I'll put it in with a brush later. Phantom is cleaning his art desk, I believe, from what he said last. But yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. Hopefully the YouTube algorithm will start agreeing with you and start showing my stuff a bit more. That it seems to have the right demographics down. I'm getting close to it anyway. Ooh, behind in the chat. I don't eat Snickers bars. Oh, neither Christmas or Halloween, because you're in India, right? Can you join my live? You can't join this live. It's already started. Reset everything on me. What is that? EID. I have a coffee crisp bar and a caramel bar in my fridge. I always have coffee crisp bars. Don't tell no one. It's my secret. Tycho is a younger lad, relatively speaking. So get the smaller one for this. Whiny. His mom. Come on now. I think I give mom vibes. And there is no sides. We're all just having fun. Being positive individuals. Or something like that. I can see the chat moving, but I'm in super focus mode now. I already ruined an eyelid. They're just joking, Taco. It's in the name. I don't know if you can see I have some paper fibers on the tips of these. I'm using mixed media paper, so it's not actually perfect for nibs. Not the best. It's not too bad. And you people ever play Amnesia the Bunker? Or any of the Amnesia games? I don't know what the combo is, Wolf. Yo, Dark Heart went trick or treating. How was it? Did you get much candy? Yeah, no, you didn't miss too much. Cool. Did you want to send me all your candy and I'll check it first for you and make sure it's safe? Ooh, a bag of chips. Did you ever get when I was a kid, every so often, the fancy houses would give out cans of pop. They were always a big hit. Pop, yeah, that's what we call it here, where I'm from. Kansas soda for you mainlanders. It's pop here on the East Coast, Drew. Happy Halloween, by the way. Thanks for joining. Halloween's a little disappointing. Weather's too bad for trick or treating, apparently. Not that I would have went trick or treating, but you know. Was it the weasel? That music isn't too loud. Further arm here. No, you didn't ask, but I personally have not seen that movie yet. But like everybody else knows the song. Had the song stuck in my head. Thanks. It came out good. Yes, that happens to me. Happens to everyone, I think. I remember when I was younger and like used to go to school dances. Uh, my voice was always gone the next day. From screaming over the music, trying to talk to people. Still happens sometimes if it's at like a party or an event somewhere. Yeah, who doesn't smile? Everyone likes to smile. How expensive was what? What's all this? Well, you can get like a thing of nibs for like $10. They usually come with a free the quill or the holder. A bottle of ink, probably around $10, 10 to 15. This specific sketchbook was $10, but you don't need to pay $10 for paper. It's just if you're working with ink and nibs, you probably want some like Bristol board heavier paper. But it's like nothing crazy. Probably get the same to get started in any other medium, with the exception of like oil paints, which will run you, a small fortune. I don't know. I don't know if oil paints are even that expensive themselves. It's just everything you need for them. But inks is basically the opposite. Sorry, I can't talk. Um, Not very much. If you wanted to get started with doing ink and stuff too, you don't need to get dip pens. You could just use a normal, I like these Sharpie pens, like the soft tip. I use this for these little wings when I was practicing. I just like using the ink because it tends to look crispier and matter. It's a sharper black. But if anything, it makes the hatching and stuff harder. In my humble opinion. Because I'm not used to it. When you see people who are super used to this stuff, people who do manga are used to these little nibs, and they're like crazy. The lines they can get out of it. Oh wow, see, well, thanks. I don't know, did art my whole life. I probably started learning about ink off and on, I don't know, like 10 years ago. I was also interested in calligraphy. So I have nib pens that are like broad tip for doing lettering and stuff. But then it was only last April where I got back into it and started drawing, I don't know, pretty much every day or close to it. I think since like July, I've actually been drawing every day. But yeah, that's super long for ink stuff. Even when I did it before, I didn't do it all the time. I often would, have a little phase of it for a week or two, and then quit and move on to do something else. I think a lot of creative type people are like that. You kind of want to make stuff, and as soon as you get to the point where it's frustrating, it starts to feel boring too, and then you move on to something else. So trying to keep with it is often the hardest part. At least that's what I found. And then there's some people who just have great like work ethic. And they can just kind of focus on one thing their whole life. There you go. And this is actually where I find these nibs hard to use. It's these smallest of details because you don't want to poke the paper. I forget if it was live or not, but I did have a picture that I ruined with this nib because it got like stuck in the paper, the point of it, and then it kind of like flicked out and shot ink on the page. I don't know if I remember that. It's still, I kind of think of them both as being okay. Although that thing is like, when something's really good, perfect, perfecto. do the bangs with the pen, but I'm gonna hatch the bigger parts over here with the brush. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I feel like I still do. Like, it means perfect in one context, but it can also mean okay. Or like people will say perfect and mean okay too, right? You say, we're going to meet here at this time, and someone says perfect. It's like they're saying okay anyway. Maybe it's kind of like that type of thing. If anything I said just made any sense. Yeah. Okay, good. I wish I made that a little lower. I still never quite feel like I got shines and highlights in the hair in that kind of clean way some people do. I think my ink work is getting there, but it's still not very clean. Not very clean and precise. I can't wait to upload this short. I have pencils recorded for it, and some of the inking on that Pro, and then I can get the rest of it from the stream. So do any of you guys have any or recently played any good horror video games? Some survival horror? I've been playing Amnesia, The Bunker recently, and I really like it. Oh, thanks, stay positive. I appreciate that. It's really nice of you to say. I hope so. I keep working at it. I take it I take it sincerely. I try not to take it too seriously where it's, you take it too seriously, then when you do something bad, you tend to get frustrated and angry and start to resent it. I think most important thing is just enjoying the process. And I think that's why I took the inking. I find this kind of layering up the shades is very meditative in a way. The lines there like it's inside folds there. Disconnect there for a second, but I'm back. Yeah. Once you start stressing about it and you don't enjoy it, then it's kind of like your brain will remember that the next time you want to sit down and start drawing. Something deep down kind of says, nah, I don't like that stress. And will push you away from it. I think people pick up on that too when you're, you're not really enjoying the art you're doing. People kind of pick up on the vibes. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. So I think I'll need this pen again, but I'm gonna switch to the brush for a little bit. Yeah, I'll need to do some hatching on the hat area there. Yeah, I would have started drawing. I was probably, a child. But I don't know. I feel like junior high is the first time someone actually commented that my drawing is not bad. But I wouldn't say I didn't get good at it until I was an adult. And then I kind of stopped drawing for years. I just kind of doodled here and there. Thanks. So far, most of the drawings in this book have all been good. Knock on wood. So I can use the bigger brush for this spot. I should have. Yeah, I do web development, so I get to work at home. So usually I work around 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then I'm free for most of the day. I gotta run some errands here and there, but I get a couple hours every day to draw, which is what you kind of really need to get really good at it. I don't want that. Clean that a little bit in there. Yeah, I enjoy it. It's a lot different than art. It's kind of like a lot more conscious level, I guess. A lot more troubleshooting and planning and problem solving. So I kind of feel like I spend all day using that part of my brain, and then all evening, kind of turning my brain off being creative. So I feel like it's a good balance. I feel like everyone should have like two different things they do like that. One thing that requires problem solving skills and memorization and that type of stuff, and then something else that's more creative. Hey Ruby, thanks for joining. Happy Halloween. It's the spookiest time of year. Do you go out trick-or-treating, Ruby? Oh, it was yesterday? You know what? A lot of people had Halloween yesterday around here because we're getting a storm. Well, we got a storm tonight. Our town didn't do it, though. So Halloween was basically just canceled for kids in this town, which sucks. Sucks for them. I guess it just means I get to eat more of the candy I bought for me. That's cool stop motion. Oh wow, 5:25 in the morning. I'd be dead. I usually am asleep and wake up to be up at that time. Apparently, we're getting the tail end of Hurricane Melissa, the one that hit Jamaica. But it's been downgraded a ton, so it's not near as bad as what they got. But still bad enough to make it, hard to go trick-or-treating. 50-kilometer winds, I think they said, about like 48 kilometers or something. Also, it's spilling out. I feel like, though, when I was a kid, I would have went out in this weather. Me and my friends all love trick-or-treating. And we used to find out and type to each other where the good houses are, giving away the best stuff. Well, thanks, Noah. I appreciate that. Oh, cyclone season. Oh. Yeah, that crow came in super detailed, which means I'm going to have to do a lot of extra detail on her to keep her, relevant to the crow's picture. You don't want one thing super detailed and something else, streamlined, I guess, simple. I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes I just talk. Oh yeah. Yeah, we don't really get extreme heat here, so. We'll be getting snow soon enough. Probably around January we'll start seeing it, and then February it will turn into shoveling your driveway snow. Oh, your last exam today? That's good. And 12 hours to sleep is great. If you sleep for 12 hours, then you probably needed it. Hey, Yoke's back. I used to be a lot better of a sleeper. I used to be able to like make myself fall asleep pretty much instantly, like within 10 minutes tops. But I can't do that anymore. I tried. I spoke from trick or treating. My legs were burning, so I fell asleep. Oh well. You have lots of sugar to get your energy back now. We didn't get any trick or treaters because of the weather, so I also have a ton of candy, but it's a whole bunch of the same stuff. But it's the one spot for trick or treaters. Maybe a small one and a big one. I didn't touch a single lolly. Oh, what was your costume, Ruby? What does yoke mean? Coyote. I don't know why. Blossom thinks yote is high for some reason. Ooh, a vampire. Well, I wouldn't call it basic. I'd call it traditional, dependable Halloween costume. Hey, Darkheart. Ooh, your girlfriend had a also vampire. Everyone has school. Funny, I don't get many people anymore, like close to my time. Seem to get a lot of people from, the other side of the planet. Which is fine, just interesting observation. that's what I said, yo. That's just the way they are. I think trick or treating's done, technically, where I am, even though nobody was out doing it. Apparently, I didn't know this till I was older. Trick or treating is supposed to end at like 7 p.m. I'm gonna put just a little rim lighting here. To help that little bang pop out. Yeah, I don't, since it's Saturday. Anything else you plan on drawing after you finish this one? Um, no, what is it? 1:40. So I'll be at 2 hours. I usually don't stream much more than that by the time I finish her. It'll probably be, 2 hour, 10 minutes. So I'll probably close the stream, get the footage from this, and make a short out of it. I did have a turkey, a monster turkey for Dark Heart. But I have to make it into a wanted poster. The actual art part of it's done. I have a few pictures that I have that I need to ink. Like a barbarian woman. I need to do one these days. Everyone likes barbarian women. She's fire. Thanks. The hair is still a little stiff. I don't know. I think the problem is it's like too square. I need to kind of come in with lines that break it up a bit more. Actually, yeah, that looks better already. When you say they'll sit down and go on the internet and like Google, how do I do hair highlights with ink? Love barbarian woman. In fact, I think I can't find Dark Heart thing right now. There she is there, barbarian woman. I don't know if you can tell. The focus, you'll be stepping on its skull. But I drew her long ago. One hand and two-bladed battle axe. How strong it'd have to be. It's my kind of woman, But I'll finish her one of these days. I think I was planning on doing ink wash with her. Skull stepping, yeah. They say if you're talking to someone on the phone, even if they can't see your face and you smile, they tend to respond more positively to you. I heard that once. Like people can sense if you're smiling. I'm gonna leave the crow as is. Think about going in doing some more blacks, maybe around here, but I said I don't want to over hatch it and have it stand out from lady who's not going to have near as many, lines basically over her body. They're always hollering at Ruben. Usually to go to sleep. Hey, Linksy, happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, Darkheart. How's your guys' Halloween going tonight? Linksy and Darkheart? I think I already asked Darkheart. They just came back from trick or treating. Yeah, I remember things sometimes. You're cold? Why are you cold? From out trick or treating, you mean? Oh, okay, yeah. Did you just get lots? We didn't get any trick or treaters, I don't think so. I still have that candy to eat. Boxes of Sour Patch Kids, so I can look forward to the roof of my mouth being blistered for the next week. Ah, that sucks. Why do people gotta be like that, eh? Stealing your bowl of candy. Etoile. It is the witching hour. It is the spookiest time of the evening. Jokes on them. We can enjoy their little smell candy. Oh, look, Linksy. I don't know if you noticed how I did the feathers on the crow. Focus. Like actual feathers. Thanks. I think they came out good. I just hope it's not like over rendered compared to her. Thanks, Ewolf. We got chills. What the what? Oh, that sucks. 6 days a week. Where can I send donations? The watch hours are insane. I'll have to set that up for you. I have to make a Patreon. I know everyone's dying to send me their money. I forget how many watch hours I had, but I think I'm like, I don't know, maybe a fifth of the way there. Woo! I'll write Etwa's name on the table. My top donators. I mean, I'll be honest, when I was a kid, I hated school my entire life. When is the last time you dressed up for Halloween unless you celebrated annually? That's a good question. It would have been like as an adult for something. But what? And what did I go as? I forget. Never not dress up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't remember. It was probably the same wolf. Like less than 10 years ago, but definitely more than 5. I know when I was, I think, 19, I dressed up as the Red Ranger from Power Rangers. So what's your opinion on like when, during trick or treating, like a 27-year-old comes to your door and says trick or treat dressed up? Do you give them the candy? Or do you give them candy then complain about it? Or do you just accept it and support it? Okay. Well, as long as you're not biased about it. I think that's a good point. Linksy goes live on Sundays. So it might be tomorrow for you, yeah. Well, that's a good point. It's actually Saturday for Stay Positive. Like today is Saturday for them now. So Sunday is actually their tomorrow. Did I say that right? Just pretend I did. Yay. Her hat is perfect. Well, there you go. I agree. Yes, Blossom. Give them candy to be on. If they celebrate Halloween and they dressed up and went out, yeah, I get it. I think a werewolf. Oh, thanks, Nancy. Where am I? My fun. My mother, school. She is a teacher. Ray, I think a werewolf would look great. Would look amazing in your style, Ken. My Wendigo was kind of werewolfy, but yeah, something with a lot of fur. It'd be fun to do. It'd take a while, and it'd be long, but I would enjoy shading it. I was gonna say it'd be tedious, but I guess it's not tedious if you find it relaxing while you do it. Sometimes I use the word tedious when what I really mean is just time consuming. I love the little twirls on witch hats like that. Ooh, werewolf babe. Werewolf baddies. I guess that will have to be my next picture. A werewolf babe. Although then I'd be doing two babes in a row. Never do two baddies in a row. It's overload. You gotta do like a baddie, then like a muscular guy or a skull, then a baddie, and a guy with a sword. Oh, am I stuck? I bet I could make ASMR videos with the sound of the pen scratching. Oh, I'm really playing out these folds too well. Oh. underneath my desk there. I want to not shade her hands too much because I find it kind of takes away from like the slender look of them. I did okay in these hands. So I'm usually terrible at hands, as some of you know or well aware of. I don't know. That's looking pretty close to done to me. I gotta be careful doing this crow because I can definitely overdo it. Dun, dun, dun. So what do you think? I'm scared. Oh, I forgot to do the cape. But other than that, I think I'm finished. I'm scared if I keep adding and hatching, I'm gonna overdo it and I'm gonna make it look old. Usually I like to put a little shadow under the nose, but like I said, it's so small. I don't want to overdo it. I guess I could erase the pencils out too. Just up here a bit. Press that out. Da-da-da. Gorgeous. Thanks, Lindsay. Thanks, Wolf. Thanks, Blossom. I appreciate it. You could easily become a manga artist, comic artist. I don't know about that. Kind of learning that style, but you know, doing these types of pictures and then writing a story where you have to pose people and all these different dynamics based on the story. I think people tend to take that part for granted, but dun dun dun. Hooray! So I streamed for 2 hours. I've been streaming less and less. It's been getting shorter and shorter, but you know, ooh, that's what I say. Foob or don't foob. It's up to you. No, that's one of my songs. If you go on my my YouTube channel, go to videos. I have 2 videos, one with one song and one with a collection of music. And that's from the collection of music. Oh, I have my water. I didn't hydrate much during this stream. I will hydrate right now. What was I talking about? Yeah. So I make my own instrumentals. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I don't have it. I can't believe it. I didn't take one with me because I'm waiting for this to be over, so I can go out and eat all that leftover Halloween candy. You asked if I'm going to color. No, I don't color anymore. You know what I'd like to do though, with all my black and white ink drawings, is start scanning them in. We'll take a picture, putting them on the computer, and seeing if I can color them digitally. I think that'd be cool. Here's stuff for anyone who's never seen my art. I can go through my sketchbook. I think I'm at page 13 now. We have Lady in the Rain. We have Batmander. Yeah, your art is really good. Well, they look just like the official Digimon pictures, to be honest. There's Hunter eating Ghastly. A king with red eyes and red jewels on his crown. Locke from The Nightmare Before Christmas. That Cannibal Gengar. Me and Mama Linksy and the Phantom Pain did a collaboration, kind of, where we both drew one of the characters of the three kids from Nightmare Before Christmas. So you can find Barrel on Phantom's channel, and you can find Shock on Linksy's. I always thought this guy was Shock, and the girl was Locke. There's a witch. There is the Knight from Hollow Knight, who is in fact not a Hollow Knight. Another king with a crown, but named a skeleton. Like a film noir gentleman. Like a film noir lady. I really like how the jacket came out. I think that was probably the best ink job I ever did. Even those stupid little rubber shoulder things look good. Here's the last picture I did. It was a skull with a helmet and goggles and a cigarette. And now I have an elf witch with a crow. Ta-da! Anyway, guys, I'm gonna... Oh, before I break my phone. I didn't have my my phone clamped in the case the whole time. So there it is. It is now. Ta-da! But I hope everyone has or had a happy Halloween. Go eat all your candy until you're sick and pass out in bed. Have a good night, everybody, and thanks.